Hey, welcome to TruckU. I'm Matt Steele.
I'm Bruno Massel.
Today we're working on the 07 JK, going with the 4-inch lift from Tuff Country. Everything's going good. Let's take a look at what's done so far, because we're on kind of the downward slope here. Bump stops, springs, upper and lower control arm. We've got a relocator bracket on the track bar on the other side. That's good. Now we got some other parts to put in, and we'll be almost done, dude.
Yeah, Matt mentioned the upper and lower control arms, and these are some serious pieces right here. I mean, check out the size of this heim joint. What you want to do is, before you put them on, go ahead and preset them. The lower one at 20 3/8 of an inch, and you do that by adjusting the heim joint here, then locking down the jam nut. The top one you want to set at 18, and those are just starting points. Once you get them in, you got the truck lowered down, you want to take it to an alignment shop, make sure this thing is squared away.
You know, you take a look at these heim joints, man, they're very cool. I know a lot of times in the monster truck scene, if you get up close and personal and you take a look at them, dude, it's all heim joints on the bottom of those things. But they're, you know, flying over school buses and cartwheeling and all that. And probably doing some stuff that this guy's not going to be doing.
You sure about that?
Hey, if he wants to, he's got a good start right here. So.
I'm going to get started on the sway bar on the other side.
All right, sounds good. Speaking of that, I've got this one going on over here too. So we'll put this sway bar in and we'll get that into place. Now what we want to do is just get everything kind of, you know, buttoned up right now. We're not going to tighten everything down just yet. We're going to wait till it's on the ground before we do that. So keep in mind, here's the shock as well. The shock is not part of the kit. You got to pick those up extra. So take a look at that, and that's pretty much how it's going to look. So we'll tighten everything up just enough to get it on the ground. Once we do that, we'll tighten it up to manufacturer's torque specs, and then once that's all done, you want to do that after about 100 miles of use. You want to tighten everything back down again, and then do that every 3,000 miles or so, and you'll be all good. Now the rear will be almost done here. We've already got the front done, and we can head up there and take a look at that.
You take a look up front of this JK, the suspension's not much different in the back. Now the instructions tell you to do the work up front first, and that's exactly what we've done. We've got the Easy Flex coil spring in, we actually put in the upgraded shocks, and you got the beefed up control arm. So this thing can handle a beating, buddy.
The big difference really between the front and the rear are the disconnectable sway bar end links on the front. The rear ones aren't disconnectable. Now it's a nice feature to have, especially if you're going off-road. So if you look it up here, this is tucked away real nice on this system. So he's ready for off-road use right now, whether he's going to be driving over the rocks or driving down the trail or crushing cars or doing cartwheels, whatever he's going to be doing, right? So now he's ready for off-road use, but when he wants to drive home and he wants everything to be tied in and safe, you pull that down, pull the pin, stick it on, stick the pin back in, and you're going to be going home nice and safe. So that's the name of the game.
That's great.
All right, so that's a cool deal. Let's get this tire up here. You want to handle this?
Why don't we get it in